Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash, Kwam Jasharala, greetings to the whole free elect. Alright, family, we gotta get this done. Go through chapter 14 today, and Most High be willing and providing. Tomorrow we'll finish the great book of 2nd Esdras, chapters 15 and 16. So let's get edified. Okay, Ezra renews the scriptures. On the third day, I was sitting under an oak tree when a voice came out of a bush opposite of me and said, Ezra, Ezra, Ezra. I said, I'm here. And I got up on my feet. He said to me, I revealed myself in a bush and spoke to Moses when my people were enslaved in Egypt, and I sent him and led my people out of Egypt. And I led him upon the Mount Sinai, where I kept him with me so many days. I told him many wonderful things, and showed him the secrets of the times, and declared to him the end of times. Then I commanded him, saying, these words you shall make publicly open, and these you shall keep secret. And now I say to you, lay up in your heart the signs that I have shown you, the dreams that I have that you have seen, and the interpretations that you have heard. For you shall be taken up from amongst humankind, and henceforth you shall live with my son and with those who are like you until the times are ended. See, Esdras went up on a chariot. You know what I'm saying? He got taken like Elijah and like Enoch. The age has lost its youth, and the times began to grow old. For the age is divided into 12 parts, and 9 of its parts have already passed, and as well as half of the 10th part. So 2 of its parts remain besides half of the 10th part. So basically 2,500 years. Now, so we're at that time now. Now therefore, set your house in order and reprove your people. Comfort the lowly among them, and instruct those that are wise. And now, renounce the life that is corruptible, and put away from your mental thoughts. Cast away from you the burdens of humankind, and divest yourself now of your weak nature. Lay to one side the thoughts that are most grievous to you, and hurry to escape from the set times. For evils worse than those that you have now seen happen shall take place in the hereafters. For the weaker the world becomes through old age, the more shall evils be increased upon its inhabitants. Truth shall go farther away, and falsehood shall come near. For the eagle that you saw in the vision is already hurrying to come. All right, so there you go. See, so Ezra was taken away, man. He earned that right. Glorified be his name, man. Yahweh Elohim. Ezra is concerned to restore the scriptures. Then I answered and said, let me speak in your presence, Lord, for I will go as you have commanded me. And I will reprove the people who are now living, but who will warn those who will be born hereafter. For the world lies in darkness, and its inhabitants are without light. For your law has been burned, and so no one knows the things which have been done, or will be done by you. If then I have found favor with you, send the Holy Spirit into me, and I will write everything that has happened in the world from the beginning, the things that were written in your law, so that people may be able to find the path, and that those who want to live in the last days may do so. He answered me and said, go and gather the people and tell them not to seek you for 40 days, but prepare for yourself many writing tablets, and take with you Sakia, Dania, Selamiah, Etanas, and Asiel, these 5 who are trained to write rapidly. And you shall come here, and I will light in your heart the lamp of understanding, which shall not be pulled out until what you are about to write is finished. Some things you shall make public, and some you shall deliver in secret to the wise tomorrow at this hour. You shall begin to write. So basically, he was instructed to write the second book of Esdras. Now, Esdras' last words to the people says, Then I went as he commanded me, and I gathered all the people together and said, Hear these words, O Israel. First our ancestors lived as aliens in Egypt. Then they were liberated from there and received the law of life which they did not keep, which you also have transgressed. After them, then land was given to you for a possession in the land of Zion. But you and your ancestors committed iniquity and did not keep the ways that the Most High commanded. And since the Most High is righteous judge, in due time he took from you what he had given, and now you are here, and your people and fathers in the interior, and further into the interior. If you then will rule over your minds and discipline your hearts, basically have discipline and self-control, you shall be kept alive, and after death you shall obtain mercy. For after death the judgment will come, and he shall live again. And then the names of the righteous shall become manifested, and the deeds of the ungodly shall be disclosed. But let no one come to me now, and let no one seek me for 40 days. Okay, so he gave him the heads up. Now, the next part right here is called the restoration of the scriptures. So I took the 5 men as he commanded me, and we proceeded to the field, and remained there. And the next day a voice called me, saying, Ezra, open your mouth and drink what I will give you to drink. So I opened my mouth, and a full cup was offered to me. It was full of something like water, but its color was like fire. I took it and drank it, and when I had drunk it, my heart poured forth understanding, and wisdom increased in my breast, for my spirit retained its memory, and my mouth was open and was no longer closed. Moreover, the Most High gave understanding to the 5 men, and by turns they wrote what was acted using characters that they did not know. They sat 40 days. They wrote during the daytime, and they ate their bread at night. But as for me, I spoke in the daytime, and it was not silent, and I was not silent at night. So they worked feverishly, man. They worked hard, man, to get this out. So during the 40 days, 90 books were written. Damn, see that? 90 books. And when the 44 days were ended, the Most High spoke to me, saying, Make public 24 books that you wrote first, and let the worthy and the unworthy read them. But keep the 70 that were written last, in order to give them to the wise amongst your people. For in them is the spring of understanding, and the fountain of wisdom, and the river of knowledge. And I did so as was said. Okay, so basically, like, even since back then, the Most High knew that only certain people can get it, and some other people can't. Now it says, vengeance on the wicked. No, you know what? Selaki family, that's the end of it. That's chapter 15. Basically, Esdras restored the books, you know what I'm saying? He added his book, which they took out, man. Now you know it comes packed, powerful. I hope this edifying, man. Glorify be Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shine. Glorify be Wakakadash. Tomorrow, Most High and be willing and providing, we'll finish the great book, man. And then the No Family Shalom.